All right, today I wanted to go over what we do when we're inside. So we're still going to the park, we're still going to Home Depot and all the stuff we do every day. I just wanted to give you a video showing you one of our main strategies when we're inside is getting her to just lay down. So I let her out of the kennel, we'll go outside, let her go potty, and we got a couple quick drills when we're outside. If she's still got a bunch of energy or she's bouncing off the walls, I got some stuff I could do with that inside too. But most of what I do is I just sit here, and when she lays down, I'll pay her the food. This is a big one on trying to get this down to become default. This is something I'd be practicing a lot with Luca, and you're going to want to practice this a lot with Laycie when she gets home, which is I'll let her do whatever she wants. This isn't a commanded down, and there's no correction if she gets up. It's I let her do whatever she wants. When she lays down, I'll pay the food. When she wants to camp out by me, I'll keep paying the food periodically. And I want her to just realize in her head, her best path to success is just laying here by me. And this is how you would create a default down, where this is just what she does. Because when we go to Home Depot, we want her to just lay down. I can't force her into a down position at Home Depot because she's already so stressed. That's just going to add more stress to her. So what I do is I incorporate drills and create default behaviors where this is just what she does. She's not even thinking about it. She just realizes this is a path to success. We build a habit, and this becomes a default position. This position she's in right here, down on her hip, is the most calm, relaxed, submissive position you can get a dog in. And this is what we want her to really start doing as often as we can, because she gets nervous around new things. She starts panting. She does a lot of shake-offs, a lot of body language that tells us she's nervous. So what I try to do is get inside that physiology and get her in the most advantageous position we can get her in, which is down on her hip. So when she does this down on her hip position, we pay the food. And we're trying to get her to go to this. So it's the idea of the physiology, what her body is doing is going to control her psychology. So if we can get her camping out in this down position, just like she's in right now, that's going to start helping her psychology be more calm. And then we can start bringing this position with us to new places. So when you watch the drills that we do at Home Depot, we're walking back, forth, down. So we build that with the drills that we have. So the drills should just incorporate the things we're trying to teach Laycie anyways. So this is an easy drill. This would be called the seated handler drill. I don't do anything. I just sit here, and when she happens to come up and lay down, I pay food, and most of the time, she'll just start camping out in this down position. And it's easy because all I have to do is watch a show or play on my phone, or it doesn't take much. It's just you put a cup of food in a container, and I'll just sit here and pay her food. This is one of the best things you can do for any dog, of just getting them to get into this down position on their own. So the first couple weeks with Laycie, she's jumping and going all crazy, and we did have to thread the needle in turning this into a go-to position. But my job is the same as what you would do with Luca, is just keep paying all the food low, where all the value comes down there, until she just starts recognizing that. So you're just always thinking, when any dog has got a lot of energy, I'm trying to funnel that energy to a drill. I'm trying to manipulate that physiology into something that benefits me. Run, jump on here, run to me. And then once we can get her to calm down just a little, we'll get her into this down position. So it's either I'm bringing the energy towards me and I'm funneling it to me, and then I'm funneling that into a quick drill, or I'm getting her into a down. And any drill that we do should incorporate come to me, walk by me, lay by me, or jump on something. And this would be the seated handler drill, where I just sit here and do nothing and let her figure out how to extract the most amount of value from me until this just becomes a default position. then we can start weaning off the food and not paying as much. But right now, we're still creating this position for her. So I'm just letting her figure out this is a valuable place. She does really good with it. It was a wild couple weeks of a lot of jumping and going crazy, but now she understands this is more valuable than jumping on me. And I didn't correct her. I didn't stop her, quit doing this, scold her. It was, I just keep paying low until she figures out jumping on me isn't nearly as valuable as laying by me. Now we're starting to get a pretty good default down. And we're going to keep strengthening this every day to make that more and more default. So she's doing good with it, but just remember the default down position. The seated handler drill is one of the best ways you can create that default down position. And it's one of the easiest drills you can do because you don't have to do anything. You just sit here and let her figure out where her best path to success is.